watching the latest episode of N1 from the End Zone. Click on the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it. Welcome to N1 from the End Zone with your host, Nelson PV. You know that's me. Guys, my little brother Alex is here to recap the Wildcard Weekend. We're going to go over my picks, and then we're going to preview the upcoming week, plus an update on sports. Are you guys ready? Bro, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Let's kick it, bro. All right. So let's start off with the Dallas Cowboys being upset by the Packers. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you guys to take Dallas on the money line, but I told you guys if you had to take the points, to take the Packers and the points. And damn, bro, that game was over by halftime. By like
That's
2 minutes
crazy.
left quarter, huh?
Dude, that game was crazy. I mean, I knew Jordan Love was gonna play really good, but I just didn't really think he was gonna play that good. I mean, damn, dude, he
Dude, that
kicked their
was
butts.
insane.
The Packers game plan, I mean, you gotta, give a round of applause to the coaches, but Cowboys are not ready for that game at all.
At all. At all. That was sad, bro. Like, honestly, like, I don't know what was a bigger disappointment. I don't know if it was. What do you think was the bigger disappointment? The offense or the defense?
The
I think the defense,
defense,
right?
I mean, they did not come to play at all. Like, Micah's supposed to be, one of
Micah
these
was
elite.
talking all that trash. Bro,
Yeah.
he didn't even come out with this podcast this week. No response. Silence from the man. I was waiting. To hear what this man had to say this week. I'm sorry, as a Niner fan, like, I try to give you guys unbiased opinions. Unbiased opinions. But goddamn, like, because they're a rival, I'm gonna talk shit. I'm definitely gonna talk shit.
I mean,
I'm
dude,
talking shit.
I really thought, he was supposed to come out here and play, but he did not play at all. Like that game was so surprising because, he talks a lot and that team had, big aspiration, big goals this year. But
and focus about the moment. He can't worry he can't worry about us. If he can't take care of A, B, and C, he can't worry about Z. And we're not even worried about them. We're worried about A. Well, you know what we were worried about? We thought we were going to play either Detroit or we were going to, well, not Detroit. We thought we were going to play either Philadelphia or Tampa Bay. We didn't see this happening at all. At all.
at
At all.
all, that was surprising.
And then Mike McCarthy, like, I'll be real with you. Mike McCarthy should have been, we'll get into the whole Mike McCarthy subject and an update on sports, but come on, bro. Like, you really going to retain that man? That's crazy. I don't know. All right, moving on. Let's go to the Lions over the Rams. That was a close game. I said take the Lions and the points, but I said take the Lions and the points, and I said bet them on the money line because I thought they were going to win this game. I didn't think the Rams were going to make it that close. It was looking great for me up until the Rams
Hey,
that field goal.
Matthew Stafford was balling. He was balling. He was throwing some great balls out there.
Were balling, dog.
I thought Jared Goff was gonna, throw some crazy stuff, but I mean, he played great.
I thought he was gonna shit the bed.
He played great. I mean, good for him though. Finally get that win that he needed, I guess, from the Rams. Got his get back a little.
No, like, honestly, yeah, I'm like, good for him. Like, I wanted to say he got the monkey off his back, but realistically, I don't think that's possible unless he wins the Super Bowl. So, kudos to you, Jared Goff, for beating the team that made you go to Detroit. But
yeah, for real.
But hey, that Rams team though next year with another couple draft picks or whatever, couple of moves in free agency because I think they got the cap space again next year. Bro, they're gonna be dangerous. And right now is the time for us to strike. So we gotta get our shit together, and we gonna touch base on my Niners in a bit. Let's go to the Bucks blowing out the Eagles. Bro, what happened? I told y'all.
No.
I mean,
on the upset. I knew it. No, I knew the Bucks were gonna win.
I told everybody that they were gonna win. I bet that game.
It's I knew the Bucks were gonna win, but like Baker played pretty like phenomenal. I mean, you know, he missed a couple throws, sure. I mean, but like he played really good. So like, I'm happy
I
for
think
Baker. He's definitely gonna make what 40 million, probably 45 million. So
if he,
like he earned a payday.
if he can beat Detroit, if he can
You
beat
know, I'm
Detroit,
not going to lie to you. I am not going to lie to you. I think Bucks might beat Detroit. That's how I'm feeling.
that's your upset.
That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, that might be my upset. I really feel like Bucks might beat Detroit.
Well, I know, man.
I don't know, man.
I know, man.
That's how I feel.
Moving on to the Bills over the Steelers, bro. I'll be real with you. They covered, and I had the Bills moving on and beating the Chiefs in the next division, the next round. But the way that they covered, that game was way too close. That was closer than it should have been. That was way too close. That was closer than it should have been. And the injuries on the in the linebacking position. Um, Good for the Bills. They won, but I don't know how were you feeling about that game?
I just, I never have confidence when it's Josh Allen, to be honest, because it's Josh Allen, man. Like, come on. But I feel like the Bills were definitely struggling. But I mean, Steelers always, play hard. They always have good defenses. Mike Tomlin's a great coach, so like, I'm not surprised that they struggled. But yeah, I think they're definitely gonna have problems with KC next game.
Yo, Kansas City blowing out the Dolphins in the way that they blew them out, dog.
Hey, honestly,
Yo, I
man,
told you,
bro,
hey,
like the
I
the
told, what did I
Dolphins.
say? What did I say? What did I say?
I really thought Dolphins was gonna win, but like, I guess you can't doubt Kansas City.
I was
You
right.
can't doubt Kansas City.
I was right. You can't doubt Kansas City. And bro, they laid the smackdown on them in like negative 30 degrees, dog. Like they blew
That's
them out.
crazy.
Dude,
They
what
said
the fuck was
they
that?
said they
I'm
said
sorry. I'm sorry.
15 people hospitalized because of the wind chills. That's
Bro.
crazy.
And no, but did you see? Yeah, that's crazy. And did you see Andy Reid's mustache? That shit was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was funny.
yeah, that's
But what I
crazy.
was gonna say is, bro, Tua reminded me of Trey Lance that game.
Oh, stop it.
He
Stop it.
reminded me of Trey
Stop
Lance
it.
that game. The
No,
way he
stop
threw
it.
that ball,
Stop
missing
it.
lame ducks everywhere. Oh God.
Tua's Tua's better than Trey Lance. I mean,
Oh, Tua
yeah,
was better than Trey Lance. Tua is definitely better than Trey Lance, but he played like Trey Lance. That's what I'm saying. He played like
yeah.
Trey Lance when it mattered. That's all I'm saying. And
I
yo,
mean, hey, hey,
the
hey.
way, hey, real talk, Trey Lance might get a shot at the starting quarterback role for the Cowboys next year, the way things are panning out over there. Bro, CJ Stroud. Ladies and gentlemen, what did I say? My little brother was saying CJ Stroud going to be a top 5 quarterback. He didn't even pick him. He didn't even pick him. He didn't pick him to beat the Browns. And what did I say? Turnovers in the postseason cost you games. And what did Joe Flacco do? 2 pick sixes. 2 pick sixes.
Hey,
And that game was over by halftime.
I did say he was top 3.
You
I
did.
put him over
You didn't
Josh
pick
Allen.
him. You didn't pick. I
I
picked.
should have picked him. I should
I
have had
picked him.
faith in my guy.
I picked
But
him.
I thought the Browns
He
defense was
laid
gonna
the
do better.
back
The Browns
down.
defense did not do what I thought they was gonna do. So that's not my fault. That's
No, not at
the
all.
Browns' fault
Not
for
even
being
a little
trash.
bit. They didn't do anything, bro. Did they even show up to play? I don't think they showed up to play. Was Miles Garrett there? Was Miles
Yes,
Garrett
yes,
there?
he
Are you
was. He was
sure?
playing. He was
Are you
playing.
sure Miles Garrett
Yes,
was there?
dude.
That's I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that I don't know.
It was disappointing, but CJ Stroud is that guy, and now they got to play the
CJ Stroud
Ravens. So hey,
is him.
now they got to play the Ravens.
Him. Crazy ass. Ooh, boy, CJ Stroud. I love that young man. I I I see what you see in him. I see what you see.
He's
But
special.
I'm gonna actually pick him, unlike you, to at least win a playoff game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, okay. I mean, it's okay.
I don't
He's
know.
gonna lose next week, but it's fine. It's okay.
I don't know, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's dive into my picks. So my picks went 4-2. Like if you bet them the way I bet them, they went 4-2. I told you guys to take who did I say? I said take Dallas on the money line, but I said take the Packers on the with the points. I was wrong on the money line, but I was right about the points. So that's partial. That's a partial. That's a partial. I said take Detroit on the money line and the points. I was right on the money line. I was wrong on the point spread. They ended up winning. That's a partial. That's another partial. And then, bro, Tampa Bay. Can I say less? Can I say more? Can I say less? I saw that shit coming fucking 2 weeks ago.
I feel bad for the Eagles though, but I don't think Sirianni's gonna get fired. So
No, they're not. They're not moving off Sirianni by all accounts and purposes. Because after the meeting today, there should have been a report where he was let go, and they did not let him go.
Which is good. I'm happy for the guy. He's a good coach. I think just need better coordinators.
I don't know about that. I don't know if he's a good coach.
He took him to the Super Bowl last year. Okay.
Yeah,
or you could say that
what happened as soon as what happened?
But it's okay.
How did their offensive and defensive coordinators who both got head coaching roles this year do? Without Kyler Murray, Arizona was competitive. And with the Colts, they lost Anthony Richardson and they were still competitive in Indianapolis.
Nick Sirianni's a good coach.
His coordinators were great this season.
No, the Nick Sirianni's coordinators? No. Defense was
the coordinators that he had last year who got head coaching roles, they were great with their roles. That's what I'm saying. As soon as he lost his assistants, his coordinators from last year, what happened?
But that's coaching. You got to find good support systems. Look at Bill Belichick.
And the tush didn't even work, bro.
Yeah.
The tush didn't even work.
Tampa, Vita Vea, big boy. That's a big boy.
Big boy. I went. What was it? Yeah. So in the NFC, if you bet my picks, I went what 1? No, yeah, I went 1 and 2. Can't win them all if you bet in my picks. But if you pick the money line, I believe you would have made some money, right? If you just went with the no. If you went with the money line, I was 2 and 1, and if you went with the spread, I was 2 and 1. Just saying. So I'm just saying. Moving on to the wild card for the AFC, I said take Buffalo and the points. They came through for me. That was a lot closer than I thought it should have been, but good. We made some money there, ladies and gentlemen. Money line, spread, points, everything. Buffalo came through. Kansas City laid the smack down on the Dolphins. I came through there too, money line and spread. And then Texans, Browns. Perfect AFC week. Thank you, AFC. I got a good pulse on the AFC, ladies and gentlemen. I got a great pulse on the AFC. Moving on to previews and picks for the divisional round. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a brief break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned for more. Yeah, bro, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our previews and picks for the divisional round. How you doing, bro? You ready?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right, bro. So Packers-Niners. That's the first game. No, that's the second game. So actually, let's go Texans-Ravens first. Who you got?
Ooh, Ravens. To me, that's a no-brainer. Come on now. CJ Sharp played good last game, but Ravens got to win that one. Lamar Jackson's been having such a great year this year. Ravens have been having such a great year. There's no way they don't win. There's no way they don't win. If they lose, then they got to go back to the drawing board or something because there's no way.
So they think the Ravens have a chance of beating the Texans by 10 points. What do you think?
The Ravens have a what? A chance?
Of beating it. So basically Baltimore's favored by 9.5 points, which basically means
no.
You think they're gonna you think that's doable for the Ravens over the Texans?
Absolutely.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
CJ Stroud will definitely throw at least one pick, I think.
You think
he'll definitely throw one pick. He'll throw one pick.
He's
maybe
only
not 2.
5 maybe not the entire season.
Yeah, I know, but maybe not 2, but he'll definitely throw 1 at the very least.
Okay. I'm taking Baltimore too on the money line, but real talk, I am taking the Texans on the spread. I think it's going to be close. I think it'll be like a touchdown, maybe a couple field goals. I don't think Baltimore blows them out by 10 points. Literally the Texans won their division and they're the 4th seed. They're not like a 7th seed. They're not like a 5th seed or anything. They fought and they won their division over Trevor. That division was competitive with the Colts and the Jaguars, the Jags.
Yeah,
So
I
I don't know,
guess.
like that Texans team.
Jags were kind of butt, but
I think it'll be a closer game. So, ladies and gentlemen, take Baltimore to win on the money line, but take the Texans and the points because that game and is clearly we saw what CJ Stroud did to AFC North defense, and the defenses up in the North, those defenses are different. And he blew him out. He blew out a team without a quarterback who turns the ball over.
yeah,
I'm not saying the Ravens are going to turn the ball over. I doubt that.
maybe a fumble.
I could definitely see there being a fumble or a turnover, especially because we know how last time Lamar Jackson was coming off a bye week like this. Uh he wasn't the same. Granted, he's not the same quarterback, and now he's actually a more established pocket passer, and we clearly know he can throw the ball. I genuinely believe because the Texans, their secondary actually matches up pretty like decently against Baltimore, and also Marlon Humphreys, their cornerback for the Baltimore Ravens defense, is questionable or out this week, I believe. So
I think they're still okay. I mean,
that's
Ravens are still good.
I think the Ravens are going to win, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
I think Mark
I
Andrews
think
is
it'll
supposed to
be a
come back
close
this week,
game.
right?
I think they say he is, but I doubt that they actually play him or they play him as much as we would think because he's still coming off that injury.
Yeah, I
Either
don't think he
way,
plays completely, but yeah.
I personally think the Texans are gonna have like it's gonna be a tighter ball game than the 9.5 points that the Ravens are getting. So take Baltimore if you want on the money line. That's what I'm gonna. I'm actually gonna be doing both money line and spread at this point because I'm trying out something. So, take if you want to take Baltimore on the money line, take Baltimore on the money line. Take the Texans on the spread. Um, the divisional round, what is it? Bills versus Kansas City. Who you got?
Man,
You got to say it with your chest.
I want to say the Bills,
You want to say the Bills, but what
but
does your mind say?
I
What does
really
I know your
think
heart says the Bills, but what does your mind say?
it's gonna be like a Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes rematch
Because
because
it's
Kansas City almost beat the Bills in the regular season. And the Bills are, a little bit of a different team now towards the end of the year. They had to fight, to really get back in the race or whatever, right? So they were struggling.
I know.
So, I kind of want to say the Chiefs. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stay with the Chiefs. I think this has to be Josh Allen's year. I know previously I had said the Bills.
Yeah.
Last week I was saying the
Last week you
Bills.
said the Bills, and bro, you know something? I agree with you. Literally watching that game last week, and that's why I said the Bills covered. Thank God they covered, and we made some money. But that game shouldn't have been that close, ladies and gentlemen. That game was still close with what I think 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes left. Yeah, no.
No, but no, no. I'm saying Kansas City's defense is legit, and I feel like Josh Allen is good. I feel like they're just a better team. Like they just got the Bills number, to be honest, in the playoffs. Like I think the Bills are gonna choke. Josh Allen's definitely gonna throw a pick.
The Bills are favored -3 points, so they're favored to win this game. And usually the 3 points is because you're at home. Um, I'll be real with you. I'm taking Kansas City on the money line, and I'm taking them on the spread because I honestly, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
hard
don't
for
see the
me
Bills
to
winning. Yeah,
like the way. Okay, so another thing is like Kansas City blew out the Dolphins the way that they blew them out in sub-zero temperatures last week, and they moved the Buffalo game a day, but that game was still close. So the heat for the Bills, ladies and gentlemen, is wearing off. They have been hot for 6 straight weeks. It's hard to win 7 to 8 to 9 straight games this late in the season, especially when their linebacking core is as depleted as it is at the moment. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, take Kansas City and the points because the line has moved from 2.5 to 3. And if it's at 3 now, oh Lord, Mary and Joseph, Jesus, take Kansas City to beat Buffalo and the points. Let's move on to the NFC, bro. Who you got? Tampa Bay over the Detroit Lions.
I'm gonna say Tampa.
You're gonna say Tampa for real?
Yeah.
Baker, the Bake Show to the NFC Championship and
I like Baker, man. I like Baker. You know, he's cooking. He's cooking.
Cooking 9-8 Baker.
Cooking. I think I know that offense is like, kind of, iffy, like they may not really get it going. But I feel like once they get cooking and like they get a rhythm, like they're dangerous. And I feel like Baker's been playing really well. I know Detroit is legit, like they're just the better team.
Their defense, it's
But
solid.
like, I don't know. I kind of want to stay with Tampa, the underdogs. I'm happy for Detroit though. They got their first win, whatever, Jared Goff. But I kind of feel like Tampa's got it in the, has a chance. That one I feel like I might be wrong on, but it's okay. Like I kind of want to. My gut's just telling me go with Tampa. I like Baker too much. I'm biased towards Baker right now.
You mean your heart is still Tampa? Your heart.
And I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna follow it. Okay, right now.
Your heart. You're gonna follow your heart, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'm taking Detroit. And I'm taking what's Detroit favorite? 6.5. Yeah, take Detroit and take the points, ladies and gentlemen. Detroit. We saw what they feel that sense of urgency still. They're like now they got the home, they got the second round at home like they were supposed to get. They're so excited, they're emotional. They're gonna go out and they're gonna unleash on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, take the points. I don't know. I know Detroit did not do me justice last week, but this game, the matchups for this game, it just favors Detroit too much. So take Detroit, take the points. Yeah, 6.5 points. I'm confident either way. Detroit's going to win on the money line. And I think Jared Goff is going to be able to pick apart that defense. And I don't think Baker's going to have the same amount of time to throw from the pocket as he did this past week against the Eagles. Detroit's hungry.
Yeah, maybe.
Bro, they haven't made it to the NFC Championship game in like over plus years. Yeah, they're gonna make it this year, especially now that the Cowboys are out. Choke job, Cowboys. All right.
I mean, Green Bay really kicked their butt, and now they got to play San Francisco.
Bro,
so, I mean, going into this game, I'm definitely
great
choosing
transition, bro. We're on alert. We are on alert, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think what did Kyle say this week, ladies and gentlemen? What did Kyle
second half before the half ended? He was on it.
Yeah, he started to game plan a little bit at the end of the second quarter, but the third quarter he's like, okay, we playing y'all's. We ready for y'all's.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, we are on alert. They beat the team that was supposed to come and beat our asses, right? That was the team that was supposed to come talking all
but I really feel like that game. Oh, like
that woke us up. That woke us up.
Yeah.
That woke us up.
No, but good thing for us now we're getting all our players back. Jair, Eric Huff is still out. I mean, he's done, right? But the season. But hey, our players got healthy. Brock is looking good. George is looking good. Fred is looking good.
Brock was taking snaps that week that they sat him. He was still splitting the snaps with Sam Darnold.
Well, that's fine. I mean, 2 weeks is fine. I mean, come on now.
I think Brock is gonna come out, and bro. Oh my God, I'm so fucking irritated with the national media. Ladies and gentlemen, take the Niners on the money line. Take the Niners on the points. Niners are gonna beat the brakes off the fucking off the Packers. Like
we're gonna beat the Packers, but I think Jordan Love's gonna play really well. I think he's gonna throw a pick.
It's
gonna be close,
It's not
Like
going
he's
to be
gonna throw
close.
like a pick, maybe two.
It'll definitely be a 10-point ball game because we're gonna come out and we're gonna get the shit rolling ASAP. We saw what they did to
First,
saw
okay.
what they did to the
Do you
Cowboys.
think first offensive possession we score?
Unlike the Cowboys, Alex, we've been in this position. Unlike the Cowboys, we know what it's like to be upset. We know what it's like to not make it all the way. Like we are ready.
But okay.
We are
But
so hungry.
do you think first offensive possession we score?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, I'm calling it. If you
I
got to
think so
bet
too. To
that,
be honest,
bet it. Yeah, no, I believe we're gonna score, bro. When Brock, like they don't have the same. They don't have They don't have. I don't. I genuinely don't believe the defensive matchup for the Packers matches up at all with the Niners offensive weapons.
I mean, okay,
Our
yeah.
secondary matches up with their offensive weapons. I'll take Jair out. I'll take Jair Brown. I'll take Deshaun Gibson.
Oh,
I will take Tre'Davious Ward. I will take fucking Diamador Lenore, and I will take Andrew Thomas against. And hey, shout out to Jaden Reed who got me my Super Bowl this year in the fantasy league. But we
he didn't
matched
play
up.
good. He did not. No, he didn't. He did not play good last game. I don't even think he had a catch. Romeo Dobbs played good.
Well, Christian
Whatever
Watson is
Watson,
also
so
came
well,
back, right?
they're okay.
So
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Our
Romeo Dobbs
secondary
showed out though.
matches
He
up
had
a
like
lot
150.
better against the Packers than the Cowboys did because we know what's his face? Trayvon Diggs is injured.
I mean, you can't say that the Packers. My bad. Packers don't have good DBs because Jair Alexander is a stud. Like he's an
They
all-pro
have great DBs,
player.
but their secondary doesn't match up with ours. It just doesn't.
I mean,
We're
it doesn't because you gotta deal
We're
with
just
George,
deeper.
Debo. You gotta deal with CMC2,
We're
Juice even.
deeper.
So
We're deeper. So that's why I'm taking us, and especially all the rhetoric. Oh my God, look at how the Packers did. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Packer. Like they talking so much shit about Brock Purdy this week just because they fucking blew out. Bro, ladies and gentlemen, do you guys understand that we are the Cowboys' original daddy? Like, even when that game was out of hand, they fucking couldn't score on us. Like, I'm just saying.
okay,
Like,
I got a quick question.
oh my God, I'm so annoyed.
Niners
So
win this
annoyed.
game. Niners win this game.
Yes.
But let's say next
Oh,
game, Brock
let's
Purdy.
not forget Kyle Shanahan is Matt LaFleur's daddy. Okay.
But let's say Brock
Matt
Purdy
LaFleur's
just
daddy.
has a crap game.
Cool.
Brock Purdy. What are you saying about Brock? What are you saying
What's a
about
crap
Brock
game
if he
for
has
you?
a
Hold on.
bad game? 2 picks, 200 yards, 1 touchdown. We lose by 7. What are you saying?
I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. I'll be real with you. Like,
Wow.
if I could imagine that happening, I'd give you a take, but I just don't see it happening. Brock, bro, the amount you have to understand one thing. Like the amount of shit just being talked about this young man, and I'm not saying he's gonna go out there and try to be like Baker Mayfield, fucking dangerous, but he knows enough what he has to do to be able to move the offense down the field and score for fucking us. Like we saw how
Hey
Sam
man,
Darnold looked with
look
the ones last week.
in games where he throws a pick or has like a turnover like that, we lose 1 out of like what 4 I think the stat is. So like
We got to worry about
that
that.
scares me. That scares me.
I understand. And bro, I could honestly see us being down and Brock Purdy orchestrating a comeback in the fourth quarter and winning the game for us. I think he has that type of ability
No,
and capability.
we're not going down against the Packers
That's what I'm saying.
That's
But if it
crazy.
comes down to that point, I have enough confidence and faith in my guy Brock Purdy to orchestrate a drive, lead the game-winning drive, and make us win. Now, can I trust fucking Jake Moody to fucking kick a field goal? God damn it! Can I?
I trust Ronnie Bell to catch the ball in a special teams punt and not
Oh, his ass
fumble
ain't
it?
gonna be back there. I'm pretty sure Ray's back there now,
Yeah,
or on right or so. Yeah, Ray's
yeah.
back there. Yeah, yeah. So no, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, yeah, take the Niners and the points over the Packers. We're the clear number one. We're the top team in the NFL for a reason. Like the top team in the NFC for a fucking reason. We are
Yeah,
the
I mean
dead.
Packers definitely did us a solid, eliminating the Cowboys.
Only reason why
And
I'm not
then
the only reason why I'm not taking the Ravens and the 9.5 points is because the Texans are a divisional, or not a divisional. The Texans are a divisional. Won their division. The Texans are the number 4 seed. The Texans have an elite quarterback. This game shouldn't be 9.5 points. And the Texans have, in my opinion, a secondary that matches up magnificently with the Ravens' offensive weapons. I think the Texans match up great with the Ravens' offensive weapons, so that game's going to be closer. The Packers just can't go that deep against us. So just because Jordan Love had a great game against the fucking overrated Cowboys doesn't mean he's going to come into fucking San Francisco, where we just saw what they did to the Cowboys, and we're hungry for a fucking Super Bowl. This is our year. Without a shadow of a doubt. I'm hungry for one. Oh, I imagine they're hungrier, right? I'm sorry. I'm just so passionate. I'm just so annoyed with all the rhetoric. Uh, the
nah,
insult.
but I mean, I think the Packers did us a favor. I mean, they kicked Dallas out, and now, dude, they're dealing with problems. Like, I thought really Mike McCarthy was gonna get fired, but now what? Jerry Jones says,
Actually,
"Hey, you're saying that's crazy."
yeah, no, you fucking said it. So really briefly, ladies and gentlemen, just to recap my picks for the week on the spread, take Detroit 6.5 over Tampa Bay, Niners 9.5 over the Packers, Ravens over Houston, but take Houston with the 9.5 points, and then take the Chiefs +3 to upset the Bills. All right, bro. Let's take a brief break, one last break, and then let's transition to an update on sports. You ready?
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, bro. Are you ready for an update on sports?
Yes, let's go.
Let's get it. All right. So, yo, Mike McCarthy is not being fired, dog. They're keeping him in Dallas
Yeah, to be
with Jim
honest,
Harbaugh and Bill Belichick available, mind you.
they. I don't think Bill Belichick fits the Cowboys, but like Jim Harbaugh maybe. But no, that would kind of surprise me. I really thought he was gonna get fired. I thought they might have gotten. Dak actually was probably gonna stay, but Mike McCarthy, I thought, he probably should have been fired along with Dan Quinn.
To be completely honest with you,
But I'm not surprised. Cowboys have a losing culture. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought I feel that, but to be completely honest with you, I originally, up until actually right now, I thought Mike McCarthy should be fired. But now that I actually think about it just a little bit more, just a little bit more, they got to move off Dak. They got to
I
move off
think I think it's not a yeah. I
the
think it's
Dak
actually
thing, bro.
not a
Because no, we saw
yeah.
what that offense was like with Cooper Rush in there. They were still winning games. They were still winning games. They were still granted they weren't the number one offense in the league, but they were still winning games and they were still competitive with Cooper Rush as the quarterback.
I mean,
Uh,
don't get me wrong. Dak is
do you
good. It's
think,
just in the
hold on,
playoffs he's
do you
ass.
think Trey Lance with Mike McCarthy would be able to develop enough because next year Cooper Rush is, I'm assuming, is gone. And I'm assuming Trey Lance is going to be the backup. If something happens to Dak, do you think Trey Lance would be able to lead the Cowboys to a winning season?
I don't know. From what we've seen, I don't think so. But like, but like, but Dak, but Dak is just trash. Like in the playoffs, like him and Kirk Cousins are just straight garbage.
Oh
They have the
my
same
god.
stats,
I'm
literally.
sorry. I'm sorry. The reason why I'm laughing, ladies and gentlemen, is because he believes so much in Trey Lance when
What are you
like
talking about?
when he first came into the league and he first came onto the Niners.
I didn't actually. I hated that guy from day one.
No,
I knew Brock was gonna be a star. Do I believe in him? No.
no, you didn't. Oh my god. And now he's like, from what we've seen, no, Trey Lance on the Cowboys, he can't do nothing. He's trash. They're all trash. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh my god.
Hey, but
Yeah, I don't.
Dak probably needs to go. I mean, he just chokes in playoffs. Like
Dak,
Kirk.
Bro, honestly, at this point, they should just let Trey Lance. And you're right. From what we've seen, Trey Lance is not a good quarterback. That way, they would be able to get the the number one pick, and maybe pick up a quarterback. Yo, Archie Manning is coming out, or is it Archie Manning? I think it's Archie Manning.
I think Art Manning is next year. I think like next draft. He's not even starting on a college right now.
He's 2 years away. So, yo.
No.
Tank for Archie Manning. get a legendary bloodline in there to be your quarterback, because Dak clearly ain't it. Or get Quinn Ewers, get somebody. Guys, Dallas, you gotta move off Dak, because Mike McCarthy, if you replace Dak Prescott, Mike McCarthy is still gonna win you 10 to 12 games, because he's that good of an offensive play caller. And I think they have enough defensive weapons that they can be the backbone of the team. Now, Dakota Rain Prescott will never be that guy in the playoffs. And bro, like, okay, so for me, it's just I'm gonna just touch on this really quickly. They voted Dak Prescott a fucking all-pro over Brock fucking Purdy. And Brock Purdy played against tougher competition and led in a number of.
No. I think Brock.
That's ridiculous.
I think Brock definitely should have won, but I think that one really bad game against the Ravens kind of screwed him. But like, I think he really should have won regardless, though.
What about all the
great season?
I don't know.
No. But Brock should have won. Brock should have won for sure. But I mean, it happens. But it happens, yeah.
It's just annoying. It's just, for me, it's annoying how overrated Dak is, and Brock, just because Dak's been in the league long. Why don't we give Brock his proper?
Well, it's because Brock was the last pick. I mean, he's Mr. Irrelevant.
Last pick, but since he's come into the league, he's been one of the top 10. If you don't want to say top 5, he's at least the top 10 quarterback in the league since he's been playing in the league.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, at least.
And he's a year 2 quarterback. He's the last pick in the draft. He's in his second year, and it's his first actual year where he was actually supposed to be starting. Like, you guys have all these, like, you guys don't have any expectation. Granted, it's because of our roster, but you don't have any of these expectations for like CJ Stroud, who's the number 1 pick. Like, yes. Yeah. Like, we expected it to be in a couple years. You don't have these expectations for Trevor Lawrence. Where are these expectations for Justin Herbert? We hear them, but we don't get the same pressure, the same pushback on them as we get on Brock Purdy. And it's just so annoying. Brock.
No. I mean, Brock, I think Brock had a very good year this year, and I think he's going to prove this year that he deserves to be, in the conversation for maybe top 5, top 10 quarterbacks in the league.
Oh, once he wins the Super Bowl, he's top 2, top 3. I don't give a
last year, I think, his season was cut short because they lost to Philly. Philly went to the Super Bowl. This year they struggled.
Offensive line. We gotta be fucking protecting our guy at least 3 seconds or 2.5. Give him
but now I mean, now we saw Philly this year that, when we played them, that, maybe they didn't deserve to be there. And now Nick Sirianni's in the hot seat. Jalen Hurts is in the hot seat. Their OC's in the hot seat.
Actually, moving. That's a
now.
Nick Sirianni's staying in Philly by all intents and purposes.
Like, I really think he's a solid coach. I think he kind of gives off that Philadelphia energy, those vibes. So I think he deserves to stay there. I mean, he led him to the Super Bowl last year. They still had a very good, season throughout the regular season for the most part, right? Sucks that they lost Jason Kelce, but I really think it's the coordinator.
I blame Jalen Hurts.
I blame Jalen Hurts a little bit too at the beginning because he was struggling, but they were winning games still. And then at the end, I mean, he was still balling out.
Actually, really quickly, I understand Jalen Hurts made it to the Super Bowl last year. But
he had a great game, Super Bowl performance.
He had a great fucking Super Bowl, but we know if Brock Purdy doesn't fucking get hurt, they're not in the fucking Super Bowl. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, no, there's no
Not
doubt.
in the
But I
Super
mean, he's still you
But
can't say,
hold on.
oh, he didn't have a great performance because he didn't
They
perform
have a
well.
top 10 running back. They have two top 15 wide receivers. They have a top 5 offensive lineman. He has all these fucking weapons around him. He even has an elite like he has at least an elite like top 10, top 15 fucking tight end. But where's the pushback on Jalen Hurts not being him or whatever? Now there's pushback because he's only had that
I
one
mean,
good season. He is a
it's not his fault. I mean, he
no,
played
no, no.
well like
But
in this
all I'm
game, like in
saying
the
is,
playoffs.
can we please give Brock Purdy his respect? Like, come on. Like, y'all's like disrespect Brock Purdy so much, but y'all's don't talk shit about fucking Jalen Hurts, who has
Because
whose
Jalen Hurts
weapons
is
are
an MVP.
comparable
I
to
mean,
fucking whose weapons
Jalen
are
Hurts is an
comparable
MVP.
to
I
fucking
mean,
the Niners.
Jalen Hurts is an MVP winner. I mean,
No,
come
he's
on
not. He
now.
didn't win the MVP last year.
I swear he won the MVP. You're
No, it was
tripping.
Patrick Mahomes.
No,
It was Patrick Mahomes. Jalen
no,
Hurts.
no, 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 no.
Yes, it was Patrick Mahomes.
You're
Check.
lying.
Check.
Am I
Patrick
tripping?
Mahomes broke the streak, and that's what pissed me off. Uh, I'm sorry that's not gonna happen this year, Lamar. You're not winning the MVP, and you're not winning the Super Bowl. Not you, buddy. Not you. Mm-mm. No, no, no. It's gonna be
Oh,
Brock
well.
Purdy. It's gonna
Jalen Hurts will win an MVP though. But anyways,
Jalen Hurts did not win the MVP though, and Brock Purdy clearly is the better quarterback so far in his career. From the time he started to now, he has been a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts, like consistently, like consistently. Like let's put Jalen Hurts's first 12 or 19 games up against Brock Purdy's. I'm pretty sure Brock Purdy's got him beaten in in all the categories and everything. Like, come on, guys.
probably.
Like, come on. Let's stop with this ridiculous rebuttal. Just because the Packers laid the smackdown and booty smacked the shit out of the Cowboys last week does not mean they're coming into San Francisco and doing it. Not with an elite quarterback like Brock Purdy. And yes, he is elite. He is by far elite. Like at least top 5, if not top 10, like top 10.
Okay, relax. Talking
So
about Brock way too much now.
I love
Relax.
my guy Brock. That's so fucking annoying. Let's move on. Bill Belichick to the Falcons. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Falcons are trash anyways. I don't care. But I mean, the
I would
coach
go
didn't
to the
use.
Falcons, Bill. Like, take some time
I
off.
mean, no. They got good weapons. They got good weapons. Kyle Pitts. They just need a
We don't have a
quarterback. I think they have
quarterback,
the number
bro.
3 pick, so
Who
maybe
is
they can
going to
go
be
get a
the quarterback?
quarterback, trade up. I don't know. Maybe they trade up. We'll see what happens. They have the number 3 pick, so we'll see what happens. I mean, hopefully he could, reignite something in that team. They start winning games, and Atlanta gets back to the Super Bowl.
I don't know,
So.
bro. I think Bill should try to go for Chargers role. Uh, what else? What other job is available right now? Honestly, the only one that seems appealing to me is the Chargers. If you can't get that one, take a year
Raiders,
off, buddy, and wait. Honestly, wait until
Raiders.
no. No, no, God, no! Don't take the Raiders. Antonio Pierce, what happened to your guy out there?
I'm
He,
just saying those are still jobs available. I mean,
I know, but honestly, if anything, he should take a year off. Wait for Mike McCarthy to get fired by the Dallas Cowboys, or they get part ways at the end of his contract next year.
no,
Take that
Cowboys and
job.
him are not a good fit.
If not that job, listen to this. If not that job, wait for Sean McDermott and the Buffalo Bills to fire or the Buffalo Bills to release Sean McDermott, move off of him next year. And because
Or
we
potentially
like
this year if they don't win.
exactly because honestly, bro, we know what's it called? We know how Bill is always like kind of like, oh, look at what he did from the Jets he went from the Jets to the Patriots. Okay. He went from the Jets to the Patriots. And just to get back at the Patriots, I wouldn't be surprised if he take that Buffalo Bills job. Bill with the Buffalo Bills, get it? And I could see them actually winning the Super Bowl because Josh Allen is that type of quarterback. Bill Belichick is that type of coach. They have the talent over there. And
Yeah,
I think he should like if they have to move and they don't want to get another offensive minded head coach, bring in Bill Belichick.
Bill. Yeah, I mean Bill would
Josh
be fine. I think
McDaniels.
for them.
Let's
So
roll it. Let's roll it. Um, and honestly, I think that'd be a great matchup. Mike Tomlin's staying with Pittsburgh. You hear about that?
Yeah, I mean, good for him. He deserves to be there. I mean, he's a great coach. So
Do you think they move off him next year?
hell no, you'd be dumb to. I'm sorry, you'd be dumb to. Maybe you hear a lot of stuff like maybe he needs a fresh start, maybe the organization needs a fresh start, but he's a great coach. Like, he gives you winning seasons. Just give him a good quarterback, you know.
No, I hear you.
Imagine if he had CJ Stroud, or imagine if he had Justin Fields even.
The issue is he's just too good. He's just so good that like he can't get those quarterbacks. And if he wants to get a Justin Fields, he's gonna have to pay Justin Fields to have him come.
That's fine, bro. Trade George Pickens, honestly. I mean, you're great at developing wide
Honestly,
receivers.
yeah,
Just
trade
in that,
George Pickens because that boy is ass. George
I
Pickens with
mean,
Caleb Williams, and we get and the Steelers get fucking Justin Fields and
just Justin Fields. I mean, just package him with some picks and whatever. I mean,
bro, George Pickens in a third or a fourth round pick for Justin Fields. I take
no, Justin Fields might go for a second. He's pretty good.
not if you're getting George Pickens. If you're getting George Pickens, you're getting a third or a fourth.
Maybe, probably. We'll see. I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll see how
And
it
then, yo,
goes.
Cliff Kingsbury might come back and take that offensive coordinator role with the Bears
Hell no.
and,
No.
and the Raiders. So, like,
Hell
the
no.
Raiders
Why?
and the Bears are both interested in him. I don't understand why.
No. You shouldn't be in the league.
He shouldn't be in the league as an OC, though, as an OC.
You
Oh,
still shouldn't be
and
in the
then
league.
Bill O'Brien ended up going to Ohio State
Yeah, I
as
saw that. Yeah.
OC. That's kind of sad. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
Like,
you suck. Now deal with it.
damn. He's like, you suck. Now deal with it. Nah. Oh, yo, where do you think Harbaugh ends up?
Chargers. I mean, yeah, I've been saying that. I think he definitely still ends up with the Chargers. So
Okay. Well, yeah, bro. I think that kind of covers
keep it
our.
rolling.
Yeah, no, I think that kind of covers our update on sports. I think he should end up with the Chargers too. Um, Honestly, that's the only job that really seems appealing, like
To
for
me, like, I just
Jim
want him to end
Harbaugh,
up with like.
a good
I
team.
feel like Justin Herbert deserves a good coach. I feel like it's about damn time. So like, Jim Harbaugh going there. I mean, they have good
Or
pieces
Harbaugh.
already.
They
Yeah,
need
they have good
they
pieces.
need I mean they need Harbaugh. Harbaugh's an offensive minded head coach, and you need to give that to Justin Herbert. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Um,
So well, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, there's still a lot of time. So
yeah. Moving on to empowering with positivity, bro. Give these people a piece of advice.
the only thing that comes to mind right now is
Positive advice.
um yeah, I mean, of course, I'm not gonna tell you to, go hang yourself or something. That's crazy.
So,
But yeah, I'm gonna say something I learned this week actually was that, motivation can only take you so far, like, you could wake up motivated one day and feel like the urge, like, oh, you're gonna get this done and whatnot. But after a while that motivation tends to like deplete or go away. So it's best to develop good habits or have discipline, waking up in the morning and going to the gym, even if you don't want to, it's best to do it because eventually once you have good discipline, you'll get to where you want to go. So, I say sometimes it's tough, but just keep going and have that bigger goal in mind for what you have, you know, for yourself, for what you want for yourself. And eventually you'll get there through hard work and perseverance.
yeah, like you're right. Motivation can only definitely get you so far as long as you capitalize on that motivation. Take the first step.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Take
Yeah.
the first step. Always try to take the first step. And maybe, hey, maybe you'll fail, and that's okay. Life, you only grow in life from your failures. So learn from
Yeah.
those experiences and grow, and always try to capitalize or do something with that motivation. And even if it doesn't work out, just be happy that you learned a lesson in life because those lessons really do come a long way. And yeah, man, I love you, bro. I appreciate you for doing this. I don't know if you want to come back next week and recap the divisional round and give your picks again, or if you're busy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll do it. I mean, working on some deals, but we'll see how it goes.
Ooh! Hey, shout out. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, my little brother is a real estate agent in the Peninsula Bay area or in the Northern California area. If you're interested in purchasing a house or just need some information, hit my little brother up. He would love to give you guys some information and just connect with you guys and just help you out. Right, bro?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. I think the markets. A lot of people, are feeling a little crazy about interest rates, but interest rates are probably going to go down. So, if you're interested in buying, it might be beneficial to buy now because once interest rates go down, prices go up. So, you know, weigh out
Hey,
your options.
facts. Once interest rates go down, prices go up. Um, and yeah, bro, yo, I appreciate you. And yo, we're gonna be talking about the real estate market because you know what I want to do, and we'll talk about that on a later episode, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, bro. I love you. Thank you for doing this. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dog. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Guys, thank you guys for watching the latest episode of N1 from the End Zone with your host, NPV. Little bro, thank you for doing another episode with me. I genuinely appreciate it. It is always a pleasure to do an episode with you, especially when we can both just talk about something we both love, which is sports. Guys, some N-Nouncements. My little brother Alex looks like he will be coming back on a weekly basis, for the most part, just to talk about sports whenever he has time. It's easier that way for me to just have somebody to talk to, interact with, and it just provides better content for you guys. So yeah, shout out to you, little bro. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're interested in buying any property in the Northern California area, please reach out to my little brother Alex Hernandez. He would be happy to help you guys with any real estate questions that you may have. I will be putting his contact info in the video, or if you haven't seen it already throughout the video, you'll be able to see it some more. Moving on to another shout out, or actually another announcement. My latest episode, or my first crossover episode with my best friend of 20 years, Alex Angelov from ANA Radio, has dropped, ladies and gentlemen. Please go check that out on my channel, on his channel. Please go like, subscribe, comment on the video. It is a great episode where we break down Avatar The Last Airbender. But if you're not interested in Avatar The Last Airbender, just watch it for our interactions as best friends of 20 years. We joke around. It's just a hilarious episode, and we're planning on doing at least one crossover a month. We were trying to do the entire Avatar franchise, but it's just such a big topic that we only did Avatar The Last Airbender, and then the next episode we're aiming to do Legend of Korra, but that may change to something else depending on how we're feeling on, and depending on when we want to do the next episode together. So again, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to ANA Radio, shout out to my best friend of 20 years, Alex Angelov. His content is great. His life story is great. His life journey is also great, and that's also another reason why we're aiming, because we both have such interesting lives that we'd be, if we share it from a conversation, especially the stuff that we've done together, it'll be great content. Shout out to my buddy Johnny Beef. We've had to postpone our interview because he's recently been just working a lot, and he recently got a promotion. So shout out to you, bro. Congratulations on your fucking promotion, bro. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it. Keep striving, keep working hard. And guys, Johnny's going to be a regular. His life story is a long one. It's an inspirational one. He's been through so many things. Having him on for only one episode would not be doing Johnny any justice. So stay tuned for my interview with Johnny, which is coming up, but it's going to be multiple interviews. First episode's just an introduction to Johnny, who he is, and then the next one is going to be about basically portions of his life, because guys, it's a very interesting story. And if you've gone through anxiety, if you have anxiety, depression, if you've gone through like life struggles, listening to Johnny's story will make you feel like you're not alone, and it'll hopefully motivate you guys and inspire you guys to just know that whatever struggles that you may be going through, it's not
it's not always the end. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta find it. And yeah, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Share this with your friends, family, and partners. Make some money with my picks. Listen to my sports takes, or just watch for some positivity. We always try to end the episode with some positivity, with some life advice, something to just get you guys to look forward, just so you guys know that everything is going to be okay, everything is going to be great. If nobody else has told you guys, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, because I'm just a very loving person, and everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves love, and if I can give love to everybody, I will. You guys just watched the latest episode of Anyone from the End Zone. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hopefully you are enjoying this content, and you'll be coming back and staying tuned for more episodes. Guys, you can contact me at N1 from the N_zone or at KingNPV on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next episode. See you later.